You will never regret listening to this particular message. Join us as we explore together.
You want to eat every day and you want to know God? You are wrong. Don't happen. You pay a price. You pay a price. So when my physical father died, he was a significant person. And because of him, there were so many friends that were around. People that gave us promises. The moment he died, they escaped. So when they escaped, I now discovered that the only person I really have is the God that my mother taught me about, even Jesus Christ. Well, I did not know him. So okay, I will go in search of him. Because if I don't find him, I'm done. So I refuse to eat food. I stay without food for days. Then when I'm too weak, I will eat a little. I continued that for 264 days before Jesus. What are you living for? Yourself? You are still following the script that these people wrote. A generation that has taken God out of the equation. That means there's no reference point. You can't define good and bad with 6. Righteousness takes time to produce. Yeah, takes time. If you want to win by wickedness, you win fast. But righteousness has transgenerational potential. So whereas the other guys were taking the territories, the other race discovered prayer. So there are only 2 sides in this camp. It's either you are in the camp of prayer or you are in the camp of self. The first proof that you want to go beyond self is that you accept the humility that takes you into the place of communion with God. Amen. Can the call of the day of the Lord. If the Lord permits, I will show you the difference between calling upon the name of the Lord and crying to God. There are 2 different things. Men began to call upon him. Your journey in the school of the Spirit will begin from calling upon him, exercising your spirit, acknowledging your insufficiency, knowing that if God does not show up, you don't stand a chance. Because the systems that these guys have built are spread everywhere. The only way to survive in such a place that has been rigged is to learn how to call. I never knew that my father's well was at time until it was taken away. Suddenly I just realized I had no hope. When I come back from work, I climb one mountain and I come down from the mountain towards the night. I did that for almost 1 year. When angels visit me in the room, I've had that experience before. I was detained, released by 3 a.m. I saw different actions until the prophetic spirit began to appear, where I can see the future on something like a screen. Have you started calling it? Did you? Our generation doesn't want to pray. And we want to see the hand of God. I'm not talking about normal prayer, the type of prayer in the service. I'm talking about prayer that your life depends on. When I began to pray like that, you move on the streets and witches will tell you, we are seeing you. You will never know that that world exists until you start praying. Everybody likes you. Everybody in your office. They say, it's because you are blind. The day your eyes start seeing, they will come to you and say, we are seeing. You will not last here. You will not last. That's when you will know that the system Cain built has taken over your neighborhood. You can't do anything about it. The only thing you can do is call upon the name of the Lord. Just like they were connected to the mountain of Satan to implement these policies that we see today governing our cities and our nations, you also need to plug into Zion. Connect with the civilization of darkness. They are so consistent. But sons of God in the house of God believe that we are doing God a favor when we stand before His presence. And so the civilization of darkness covers the earth faster until the time came when Jesus called Him the God of this world. He has blinded the hearts and minds of them that believe not the gospel, so that the light of God, the light of the glory of God, which is the image of Christ, should never shine on them. So the proof that you know of this reality is that you begin to call upon it. I began to call. Nobody taught me how to hear the voice of God. The voice of God comes with its own energy. If it hits your spirit, you will know nobody can speak like this. There's an inbuilt, you see, those are words that are spirit. They are words that travel with life. He carries his own life. When he hits your spirit and transmits life, you will know no man speaks like this. This is the voice of God. There's an inherent discernment system that is built to know it. I was telling God about my hunger. Please feed me. When I pray to him, he shows me the food. 12 years. I said, okay, don't I need to be alive to access this future? Later he told me the reason why I was worried about what to eat is because I didn't believe in it. The day I can believe. Say, how much prayer do the lilies of the field pray before they are fed? He said, it is your heavenly Father that feeds them. It's not a father to the lilies, it's a father to you. Oh, you of little faith. It means the lilies, they have faith. It's faith that makes them find their food every day. Say, you don't believe that I can. That was when I discovered that I was cerebral. That I need to migrate from my head to my heart, and it's a very long job. When you don't exercise your spirit, that's what you'll be, cerebral. You cannot, you believe what you see with your eye. Satan says, from the time of Seth, men began to call upon the name of the Lord. Tonight we'll open the show. Open the show by saying we are the sons of Seth. And it will interest you to know that it's through the genealogy of Seth that Jesus came. He consecrated that lineage. The lineage of the intercessors. They began to call upon the name of the Lord. That's where altars started. That's where the technology of how to reach heaven. Noah now built on that technology. He was the first one that prayed and received a literal answer. By the time you go into the house of Israel, the technology of how to set up personal altars, family altars, national altars, Moses received that technology. There were altars in that nation. As long as the service is, you cannot infringe their territorial integrity. Have you not heard that in the days of Samuel, no nation could fight Israel?